In this video, we're going to show you how to create an account, bind a device to the account, and share it using the DMSS app. So of course, you'll first need an Avalonix Premium Series device to add to an account, and you'll need two accounts, one with the device added to it, and the other to share it to. So first, to start, I already have the DMSS app downloaded, and I'm going to open it. So when you first open the app, it's going to ask if you'd like to send notifications. I'm going to tap agree, and critical alerts. That's important for those notifications to get through. If you have your iPhone muted or in focus, then you're going to want to tap allow. And then you're going to want to agree to the software license agreement and privacy policy. And here's some splash screens. Now to get through these splash screens, you just need to tap and drag through them. So I'm tapping and dragging to the left to get through the splash screen. And then you'll notice the little blue arrow at the bottom will help you get to the main screen here to choose your country or region. At the top, it should recommend your current region. That's United States. So I'm going to tap that and then tap United States and tap OK. Now it's asking me to log in. Now, in theory, you could tap the X at the top left-hand side and not make an account. But again, like I mentioned, this video is going to show you how to make an account, bind a device to it, and then share it if you have made an account and bound your device to it. So I'm going to go ahead and tap the sign up button. Now note you'll need a valid email address. We've created one called DVR Tester at Outlook.com. And then I'm just going to go ahead and give it a standard password we use here at the office. And then you're going to tap the Get Verification code after tapping the Agree to Policies. So I'm tapping Get Verification Code. Now it's saying it will send me a verification code after I do this quick CAPTCHA. So I need to tap the drafts here. Your CAPTCHA will be different. And now I need to go to my inbox. So I'm also on my computer here, and I have my email inbox open. And provided you've entered the correct email, you should have a code within, I'd say, about 30 seconds or 15 seconds. And my code is going to be 212423. Your code will be different. The code will be sent to your email address, and you'll have to use that code that's sent to your email. Now it says, allow DMSS to find devices on local network. I'm going to go ahead and tap don't allow. I don't necessarily need that. And then permission requests. Again, it's just asking to search my local network, so I'm going to tap don't show again, and then got it, because I don't need local network access. In fact, I'm going to add my device using the P2P code, which will work over the internet, not just through my local network. So here it says account security enhancement. I'm just going to go ahead and tap cancel for now. You can add two-factor authentication to your account if you think that's necessary for the security of your device. However, I don't need that, in which case I've gone ahead and created an account. Do it quickly. I'm just going to tap the plus icon, go to scan QR code. It's going to ask to access my camera. I need to tap allow. Then I already have the QR code for my NVR up on the screen, so I'm just scanning that on my monitor, tapping next. It's telling me to enter the password for my device, so I'm doing that now, and then I'm going to tap next. It gave me a progress screen and said it was successfully added, and now I can give it a name. I'm just going to go ahead and name it Office NVR, and tap done, and then set the time zone to Eastern time, and then enable DST, and that's the DST settings. So then I'm going to go ahead and tap the Get Started button. So here it's giving me a couple tutorials in my devices page, and then if I tap the play icon, it'll go ahead and bring up the cameras from my NVR. And I'm going to go ahead and tap through all these menus, and you could go to the beginner's guide or go to view. So I'm just going to go to the view, and there's a video tutorial if you would need it. And then I'm just going to tap the back arrow to get back to my camera. So the DMSS app developers have added a lot of helpful tools and kind of pointed out a lot of things in the UI, and also included a beginner's guide now, which is kind of nice. So if you're not sure how to use the app, then you'll want to watch those videos and look at those tutorials as you go through them. And just by the way, again, to recap, I tapped to get through all those menus and those tutorials. Now we can see I have the video from my Office NVR, and I could now share this to another account. So in order to share it with another account, I'm going to first back out by tapping the arrow at the top left-hand side of the app, and then I'm going to tap the 3 dots next to the play button for the Office NVR that I have added. Then I'm going to tap the Share Device button, and here I can tap the Share Devices or just Share Channels. I'm going to share access to the whole NVR, so I'm going to tap the Share Devices menu option. And then you're going to need to type in the email address for the email that you want to share it to for a DMSS account. So of course, that other email address will need to have that account created in DMSS as I showed you at the beginning of the video. So have that person create that account now. I'm going to enter in the account that I already have made. All right, I went ahead and entered that email. You may want to pause this video so you can enter your email if you're not able to enter it that quickly. And then you can also adjust the permissions by tapping the permissions menu. And here we have play video, video control, view video, view messages, and device control. So you want to adjust these permissions depending on who you're sharing with, how much you trust them, and how much access you want them with the system. And then tap Save to save those permissions. I know who I'm sharing it with, so I'm going to go ahead and leave all those permissions enabled. Now I can go ahead and tap the Share button. Now it says it was successfully shared with the other user, so I'm going to tap OK. It's going to take me back to the Share Device page where I'll show you can tap back into it where it says Office NVR and shared users 1 out of 16 to then go ahead and modify or delete the access that you've given to a specific user. So here we see CamTech. That's the Droid CamTech email that I shared access with. So I'm going to tap on it again. And here I could either modify the permissions by tapping the Edit button, or I could straight up just cancel sharing with the other phone. So now if I hop over to my other phone, I'll have access to the camera system. So I'll go ahead and show that on another phone. All right, so here I am on my other phone. I'm just going to log into the DMSS app, and your person may see this screen if they're not signed in already, so they'll want to do login. I'm just going to quickly log into the account. All right, I went ahead and logged into the account. I got the same account security enhancement. I'm just going to tap cancel. And then here I see that the Office NVR is shared with this account. So I'm just going to tap through and tap on the play button. And now both phones have access to the same NVR, with the main phone having the management access for sharing this device. So now if I were to go on the share screen for this account, you'll notice that if I tap those 3 dots, I do not have the ability to share access from this other account. So you can only share access from the main account. Hopefully this video gives you a good overview of how to create an account within the DMSS app, bind your NVR to the app, and then share it with another DMSS account. Thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.